writing up their own commendation of the organization, and I think most of them copied him because his was so good. There was no reason to reinvent the wheel. So we appreciate it, and I'm carrying that message to him out of goodwill toward his good work.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, is he buying breakfast? What's he doing?
Well, he just is sharing his goodwill.
That's it, just goodwill. Yeah, it's hard to get breakfast out of the governor, I have to say.
That's right. I think he had other things to do at that
time. And in addition to all of that, you are the honorary chairman of the Virginia World War II 75th commemoration.
Yes, and I want to commend my state. I'm a native Kentuckian, but I've been in Virginia for 45 years at the University of Richmond. And what they have done is an example for others to do, a legislative commendatory action that moves toward the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II by years. And the first action will be December the 8th at the University of Richmond, where I've been for 45 years.
Sure.
And we will be having a group of dignitaries, lots of veterans, and have speakers and citing all that's good about what veterans have done in World War II, letting it be known that we've drifted from 16 million down to about 700 million, and we ought not to let those 700 million forget they're still important, and a variety of things. So each year they will have a special program leading up to 2020, and I cite the fact that I'm proud of Virginia for taking the lead and hope that lots of other states will follow.
Absolutely, totally understand. And I know you had planned to be out at the USS Iowa. We're very proud of the USS Iowa. She's in California, and I know it didn't quite come off for whatever reason.
I got there, but it was a hazard.
Yes.
Anything on the highway in California is a hazard.
Absolutely, yes.
But I got to Oklahoma, and I got to Arizona, and we laid wreaths and spoke, and it was very, very touching, because I know how many people lost their lives, and we were really paying tribute to them.
Sure, absolutely. Well, we love the Iowa, obviously, on this station. We helped save the USS Iowa.
Right.
And I'll be taking 50 of my listeners out there in July for July the 4th.
Wonderful.
And if you're anywhere near there, you're more than welcome to come.
Well, listen, I appreciate that deeply. We did go this morning, almost by accident, Scott and I, to the Gold Star Museum. I'm not even sure Warren Haig is aware of that. He'll tell me, of course, that he was, but we didn't have it on my agenda. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it really is. And actually, my colleagues, Van and Bonnie, who do the morning show here, on Memorial Day, just coming up, they broadcast their show, typically from the Gold Star Museum.
Yeah, that's great.
That's where they are.
And another key element of what I'm doing is trying to make people aware of what Memorial Day is all about.
Absolutely.
Not just hot dogs and marshmallows.
It's amazing that you say that. I try and remind the audience every year that it's not about hot dogs and hamburgers. Right. You're an amazing man, sir. You really are. It is truly my honor to have you in the studio of the great WHO. It really is. If there is one thing, this is about the spirit of 45, remembering, because as our population ages, we have a new population growing up, and a lot of them probably don't even know. Unfortunately, that's about education in our nation. We're not going to get into that. But if there was one thing that you wanted to happen as a result of what you're doing right now, what would it be?
It would be that people who see that at 90 years of age you can continue to do what you've been doing, that you don't get quit doing things because you get old. You get old because you quit doing things. And through life, if people anticipate when they're 90, and only 1 out of every 10 gets to be 90.
Yeah.
That's an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
And that I want my children, grandchildren, young people, all those in this room to know that if you're healthy enough, you take to honor what Helen Keller said, blind and deaf, life is either a great adventure or it's nothing.
There you go.
I don't close out. I'm going to keep on having a great adventure.
There you go. You're looking very healthy. I hope I make it to 90, but only if I'm as healthy as you.
Well, I hope you will be, and you look pretty healthy to me.
Well, I'm a big believer in age is in here, is in your head. It really is. You know, I'm a big believer in that. So let's just go through the rest of what you've got going on. So you're meeting with the governor tomorrow. Then on Saturday you're in Indianapolis.
Right.
On Sunday you're in Cincinnati. On Monday you're in Charleston, West Virginia. You're meeting with Woody Wilson.
The only surviving Medal of Honor winner on Iwo Jima.
Mm-hmm. And I'm really honored. Military people choose to honor me. All I do is flap my gums. That's it. It's all I do. And I have flags that were flown at Camp Fallujah in my honor. And one of my most prized possessions, I have a little jar about that big, maybe 1.5 inches high, with sand from Iwo Jima.
Yeah, I've got a bit of that myself.
Mm-hmm. It is truly amazing. Then you're home. You get a day off after West Virginia, and then on May 25th you're home in Richmond, Virginia, at the Veterans Memorial. Fairfax, Virginia on the 27th. Washington D.C. with Rolling Thunder.
That's right.
On the 28th and the 29th, and then on May the 30th, the Spirit of 45 Memorial Day of Service and the Parade.
Exactly right. I'm looking forward to it. I just received an unanticipated invitation to a wedding. And if you have heard about the Marine who stands for hours saluting when we go through Washington, D.C.,
Absolutely.
He's having his wedding right there, and I'm invited.
That's very cool. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time, and I'm going to be in D.C. at the end of June, so I will go and seek him out. If he's around, and shake his hand.
He's a wonderful fella.
Yes, excellent. All right, well, Bruce Heilman, it has truly been my honor. Thank you so much for coming in today. Good luck with the rest of the ride across the country, and stay healthy and come back and see us next year.
I'll do it. Let me say to you, because I've heard it from many sources, you're a patriot. We are proud of you. You are heard, and people believe in you, and we all feel better about ourselves because of how you feel about us.
That's unbelievable coming from you, sir. Thank you very much. The honor is mine, truly. It really is. You have no idea. This is the Simon Conway Show. There has been an accident on Highway 17 near Madrid. Jim Brown will have those details coming right up for you. It is still 71 degrees and very sunny at 4:30 here on News Radio 1040 WHO.
Right now, today's top stories from